¿Por qué carretera te has dicho dónde?
Y al pasar la rueda por encima se ha quemado, le ha hecho daño a la espalda.
Hi, this is a very important clarification about yesterday's video. In it, I introduced you to Ruby, a kitty that was run over by a car and left by the side of the road for days. During this time, she was basically hundreds and hundreds of cars passed in front of her, but nobody stopped. And she was alive. She was trying to get up. She was trying to move, but nobody helped her.
Hola, un momentito.
Now, one of the things that happened, actually the worst thing that happened, is that there were some fleas, and the fleas laid over eggs, and these eggs hatch after a few hours and turn into larvae, and the larvae are eating her alive. The video yesterday was heavily censored. It had to be done so because it would have been banned. So, all right, now the images were terrible. What happened yesterday is that when you look at the comments, there are many people who seem to believe that the maggots were actually helping Ruby. And the comments are quite something. The maggots were helping her stay alive. They saved her life. She is here today because of those maggots. Now, I really need to clarify this because it's too important not to do so. Listen to me. Maggot therapy is a therapy that is used in the States and in many other countries successfully. It's a good therapy. But it's used using the larvae, using the maggots from a specific kind of fly, the green bottle fly. Now, this is not a common fly, and only those maggots can be used in this therapy because those maggots eat only necrotic tissue. Now, the therapy has to be done in a very controlled way. Everything has to be sterile, so to reduce the risk of infection. It's an uncomfortable therapy, but still it's used successfully. Okay, right. The problem is that not all maggots are created equal. The vast majority of maggots from the vast majority of fleas are actually parasites, and they feed both on necrotic tissue and living tissue. So the maggots are actually eating her alive. It is not a joke. I saw this thing many years ago. I started seeing it in Turkey. We rescued a kitty called Gülümser, and Gülümser was basically eaten alive by maggots. She lost her ears, half of her face. I mean, it was just terrible. In the end, she recovered because we got rid of all of that. We treated the infection, and she recovered beautifully. But these maggots are the exception. The good ones are exceptional.
Que no quiero manipularle para pelarle mucho y lavarlo, que es lo suyo, porque no sé cómo tiene las caderas. Mira esto, mira, la araña aquí.
When you see an animal on the road, when they see a maggot infestation, it's a condition called myiasis. It's never good. These maggots are actually, they are burrowing tunnels inside her flesh. They eat both living and dead tissue. And it leads into the death of the animal. And that's it.
Chica.
I know there's been some images there's one scene in a movie called Gladiator where Gladiator is treated with maggots, And as a result of this, many people seem to believe that maggots are great. Maggots are great. No, believe me, if you ever get an injury and you have maggots coming out of your skin, get rid of them immediately. They are not helping you. You're gonna lose the arm, or you're gonna end up dying. It's a terrible condition called myiasis. Just please, this is serious. Don't believe everything you read. I mean, if you use common sense.
Ahora viene por ti, cielo. You want to play with it?
Yesterday's video was very censored and I couldn't show you exactly how it was, but I want to, please believe me, Ruby is in serious trouble, and anybody that sees this video can really understand. Okay, she's at the hospital. We are taking some x-rays today. We think that she has a broken hip. She has sensibility on her legs, but there's something broken. So it's not only the maggots, there's also an injury on probably her hip or even her spinal cord. We're gonna see this today. Anyway, this is Ruby. She needs your help. Please donate. Help us save her. Thank you. And of course, we're getting rid of all the maggots. You will never see us using maggot therapy here. Never, it's not gonna happen. Take care.